Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's your guy, your family, and this is the T2 Starlord review. Um, we're just gonna get straight into it. Let's take a look at his stats real quick. We got some energy attack, crit rate, all attack, energy defense, skill cooldown, all defense, attack speed, movement speed, dodge, and we had ourselves some, I think, HP or something else. I didn't see it. But some pretty good stuff, pretty good stats. T2 passive pretty good. 15% to skill damage, 20 to bonus, 10% to crit damage, and 30% guaranteed critical rate. That's kind of good. A little secret weapon that I probably didn't know about Starlord is on his 4-star passive. He gets 30% to ignore dodge. That's pretty good. It's saying equipped in this uniform supplies ignore targeting to star moves, and I have a plan. Use celestial power, um, and attack. Well, to attack a large number of enemies safely. Uh, yeah, his new skill is very powerful, and that's the reason why I took him to tier 2. Um, and it's also another iframe. He has 4 iframes. Okay, I am also Groot because I felt like I feel like he needs to heal. You know what I'm saying? You obviously could go any other way, but I kind of like to play like that with Star Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because he is, he's still squishy, even though he has good power. And we gave him recovery rate to build on top of the. I am also Groot. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much it. Now we're gonna run to some Shadowland real quick. This is stage 20 entry mode, one of the entry levels. Okay. Now the only reason why I brought in Mantis is because he doesn't really have like good CC like to bundle the characters up, and because he has so much iframes, they're gonna just be all over the place. So we're gonna bring in one of the other Guardians, Mantis, to help us keep them together. You know what I mean? Keep them all bunched up and bundled up, so we can kill everybody at once. You know what I mean? Else we would have ran out of time. They've just been running around everywhere. That's not that I could say is the only bad thing to Star Lord right now is that he has so many iframes. In situations like this where you gotta do an entry mode or a rumble, the characters are gonna be everywhere. So you definitely gotta bring somebody in to help you. Bunch everybody up. You know what I mean? Because the 4 doesn't really have like a pool. So you know can't rely on that. But it does like go across the whole screen. That's what's crazy about his new skill. Like, um, let's say we're in story mode, right? Uh, as long as the skill animation is going and there's other enemies on like on the stage, he'll fly like across the entire shit and kill everybody. That's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Anyway, we bust this down, no problem. Stage 20, Shadowland, pretty impressive. That's a pretty hard entry mode too. Word. But now we're gonna jump into Amora stage in chapter 12. Um, I think Amora is probably one of the harder villains in chapter 12. She doesn't get enough credit, but she's pretty fucking hard, man. And they made her really strong. Like you can't get hit by her no more than like 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Or she's done. You're done. You're done now. Alright, here we go. I enjoy fighting her though. Like her iframes is like retarded. Look at that shit. What the fuck? Stop my whole shit. Like this is highly impressive. You know what I'm saying? Highly impressive. Um, let's see. Let's start off. Let's talk about skill rotation. We definitely gonna start off with the 5. Um, let that go. Then we going straight into the 4. Um, and then it's really up to you between the 3 and the 2. I do 3 then 2. You know what I mean? So 5, 4, 3, 2. There you go. Um, the 1 is kind of I don't know. It's helpful. It's helpful to bunch mobs up, but that's about it. You know what I'm saying? Like so, in a situation where you want to bunch up mobs, Probably use that, but I don't think that works in Shadowland that well because it wasn't really keeping them together like it should have. You know what I'm saying? It was going all over the place still, but for less you know intricate characters, the gravity bomb is very effective with bunch of the characters together. You know what I mean? Now, even though they just changed one skill to his uniform, it definitely made his uniform worth having. Definitely, if you like Star Lord or you're building Star Lord, you have to definitely pick up this uniform. Like I said, you get 4 iframes. Not to mention they changed his 4 star skill, which I'm glad they did. You know what I'm saying? That skill really, it just leaves you out in the open, man. It leaves you out in the open for anything to happen. They could have gave him an invincibility or a guard, but they probably, felt like that's not really thematic to the character. So I'm glad they didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? They gave him another iframe, which really makes sense to the character. You know what I mean? Um, started off flying all over the place everywhere. His jet boots and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Jet pack and all that. Um, yeah, definitely worth having. Not to mention it gives you a 10% increase to dodge and decreases his leadership from 45% energy attack for blast heroes to 50. Um, that extra 5% definitely makes a big difference. You know what I mean? And that 10% dodge, dodge is kind of like a blah stat, but it definitely works. That 10% dodge, it definitely works. You know what I mean? I'm not seeing go dodge, an entire dodge build um with Starlord, but that little bit they gave you definitely helps. Word. I mean, personally, maybe he should have had some guaranteed dodge, 15% or something like that. I don't know. I mean, he is like, he's pretty good on his feet. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just a fan of guaranteed dodge though. Like, I think guaranteed dodge is really cool. Like Gamora gets I think 35% guaranteed dodge. Um, I want to T2 her to see how she plays. At T2. You know, the guaranteed dodge would be like her only survivability next to her new iframe, well, her new skill, which is an full iframe. But I want to see how much giving her a dodge build. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how that works out for her. You know what I'm saying? Because you definitely don't have to worry about ignore defense because she gets 30% ignore defense um, as a uniform bonus. You know what I mean? This is a Starlord review, but just to talk about Gamora's uniform real quick. It says on the description that the reason why it gives ignore defense is so that in situations where you can't use the bleed, the ignore defense is basically like the backup plan, for that. And I yes and no. Yes and no. I know with her T2 passive though, she gets like a 42% increase to skill damage. So, you know, having having your ignore defense cap for Gamora at T2 is it makes it a lot easier with her new uniform, right? You don't have to worry too much about it. You could build on other stats like her dodge or her crit rate. But I kind of could see what they was doing, But I still think Gamora needs a rebalancing. I think we all can agree with that. She definitely needs a rebalancing. Like Starlord is really pretty good. He's actually like he's pretty good. I feel like Gamora was missing that. You know what I'm saying? She's still not there yet. Like how come her five doesn't have a iframe? Or partial iframes like when she's moving. And then an iframe at the end. I don't understand that. On her three, she should have a guard. You know what I'm saying? Or a short guard. She is Thanos' daughter. You know what I'm saying? This fight got good at the end. The starter is gonna show why this uniform is so beastly with the iframes. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate though that with all these iframes, he's still not good for timeline. You know what I'm saying? Still not. That's not his forte. I wish we had a stronger damage proc though. We only got 100%, but she had like a 140. Word. I'm just so out of fucking material, man. I felt I used up everything on everybody. I be running out of gold. This shit is crazy. Be running out of gold. It's crazy. This guy, he literally has four iframes. That's crazy. Literally. Yo, he hasn't touched us at all since we got hit in the beginning of this phase. That's nuts. It's fucking crazy. Ooh, 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 chaotic. It turned out that was an all attack, all defense too. It's fucking nuts. It's nuts. Now I know I said the five, but this has nothing to do with any type of game skill. You know, I just know if I did the four first, then the fucking proc it would proc on the five. The procs for some reason they kind of acting funny. I've been seeing a couple people on the forum post pictures of the procs not working, and yeah, they kind of work funny. You know, they work a little funny now, a little weird. I think weird is the better word. We doing a little double riff now. You know what I'm saying? We just finished off with Thanos. I'm pretty late seeing that, but whatever. But yeah, we doing a double riff. Um, can't forget, like I said, Starlord gets 30% ignore dodge on his 4-star passive, which is really fucking dope. It's a lot of ignore dodge. It's funny though, cause in the beginning of the game when it first started, well, not when it first started, but before like all of this, like he got the ignore dodge, and it was like, what the fuck is this for? You know what I'm saying? What is ignore dodge? Like, now ignore dodge is, I think ignore dodge having that in in your kit is like very strong. There's only a few characters with that as a leadership, or even have it as part of their skill set. Really fucking strong. They could ignore dodge. But yeah, the double world bosses though, they're like really easy to kill. But the Ebony Maw one, the Black Dwarf one is harder. It's harder than this one. Word. I still get caught sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes. She's just ridiculously easy. It doesn't make sense. Ooh, that skill is dope. He plays way better. I'm so happy that they did that. Crazy. But the shit they did with Ultron, Ultron's a beast now. Ultron really is like you can't laugh at that character no more. Word. We hopped into some World Boss Ultimate just to see. Just wanted to test the waters. You know what I mean? Just stick my toe in the pool real quick, check the temperature. You know what I'm saying? He was doing pretty good, but I think we just ran out of time anyway. She caught me here though. She catches me. This was impressive though. We done ran out of time regardless though. Facts. But yeah, those are the stats. That's what we're working with. You know what I'm saying? Not bad. Pretty decent stats. You know what I'm saying? We could definitely make it better with the Ubu. Or better, a more offensive ISO set. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, they definitely hooked up Starlord and made him a lot more of an offensive weapon. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, this was the T2 Starlord review. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace.